How's it going, folks? And welcome back to another episode of our venture in the visual novel, If My Heart Had Wings. I sincerely apologize for the delays. My streaming program, which I also used to record, it was experiencing some problems. It was not capturing the audio for some reason. So I did a restart in that regard and also purged and started over on some things, and that seemed to have fixed it. So now we're back and we're in for another episode. Quick heads up, I will be streaming a little bit later on today after this video is actually posted. So there will be another video on that, so watch out for that. And with that, let's get into it. So last time, we got hounded, I would say, but I'd say really flirted with more than anything else with Kaneko, which has caught the eyes of some people, including our little shenanigan with Amane. That's also caught some people's eyes around us. So now we're kind of just like, yeah. I'm not sure if Ageha knows yet, but we'll find out. But if she does, then, you know, it's going to be a madhouse. But anyways, in the last episode, just as we stopped, Aoi was talking with Ageha about some stuff, and they were just about to go inside to the secret base. So let's see what they got planned in that regard. And as usual, we're going to repeat the last line just before we go in.
どうしたの? とりあえず中入ろう.
How kind is she to give me a chance to catch my breath before we headed inside? Everyone was lined up waiting for the two of us. But there was something a little bit off.
本当だ.
Eh.
でしょ?
What? They were staring right at me and whispering just out of earshot.
すごいですね.
What's incredible? I don't get it. What exactly?
いや、別に.
I hate when people do that. What is it?
はい、タオル.
She threw a wet towel my way. Oh, thanks for that.
飲み物はいる?
No, I'm good. As I was out drinking water with Kaneko just moments ago. Something's been getting at me, Ageha. What's up with everyone acting all weird all of a sudden?
あれ、そうなの?
Did something happen just before I got here?
別に仲良く作業してただけだよ.
I wonder what it could have been. The dock was filled to the brim with resources that weren't there before. There were pipes and tools laying around what appeared to be a construction site.
あんちゃんが届けてくれてさ.
Ah, okay then. We placed a scaffolding around the site and built wings for the plane. Wings, you see, aren't exactly flat, and they're not single-layered either. It's an incredibly complex process to make a wing, and we needed to calculate every step perfectly to build the right ones. Amane actually wrote up a schematic for us. We'll be using that to build the wing, but whether or not we'll be successful is another issue altogether. The real test of my worth to this group was about to begin. All right. After letting in a little bit of energy, I thrusted one hand into the other. I got this. Let's go. With everyone's energy, we'll be building this plane and flying in no time.
あ、でもごめん. 明日からまたしばらく顔出せなくなるから.
What is it this time?
いろいろいりそうだからさ. 飛び岡にバレないように調達してこないと.
Let us take care of it for you.
いや、私個人のコネだし、葵やみんなにはそれぞれのやることをやってほしいからさ.
She got connections. All right. But even if that's the case, we can't get anything done without you. We need you.
情けないこと言わない. 大丈夫。葵ならできるよ。
But listen, we've got only one shot at this. We've got no room for failure. That's why I'm asking you.
それなら私だって同じだよ。その覚悟でやるって決めたんでしょ？
Well, yeah, but...
もちろん私もできる限りは来るようにするからさ。
I'm sorry I have to ask you to do this, but please, if we're really going to make this thing, we need you or we won't succeed.
人を乗せるのが上手になったね。
I headed back to the dorm. I wondered whether or not what she said made any sense. I manipulate gliders, not people. And nighttime. And morning. She hasn't sent me a mail. Today didn't seem like a day Aga would be out early to train at the dock. Plus, I made breakfast for everyone just in time before they all woke up.
おはよ
I get a weird feeling that I'm screwing everything up when I see her.
う。昨日の話した？
I had to tell someone. Yes, it is. I feel safe in the room.
そうだね。それなら安心かな。釈明の方頑張ってね。
Rationalization? I learned what this word meant after I registered for high school. School grounds. Wow. I apologize for the inconvenience, but could you please give me a little more time to prepare the room?
それはいいのよ。それより。
Akari sat up straight and faced me head on.
水瀬くん、このところあちらこちらで浮き名を流しているそうですね。
A little bird. Who was that bird, Willie? Will from Willie the Sparrow? Some of you probably don't know that, but that goes way back. Probably the early 90s. Is that right?
ネタは上がってんだぞ。
Oh, really? What exactly do you have?
かなこさん、いえ、しぐれさんとデートしていたそうね。
I don't see how that's a date when they were just hanging out. Unless somebody got earshot of Kaneko's flirting. No, you got it mixed up. That's not how it really went down at all.
仲良く一つのアイスを分け合っていたと聞き及んでいますが。
関節キスだー、羨ましい。俺なんかあかりさんとまだそこまでは。
Boy, will you control yourself?
その前までなら進んでいるような言い方はやめなさい。
Thank you.
相変わらず鋭く釣れない。そこがいい。
I think this dude just became a pet. Let's just drop the subject. Who's the one spreading rumors like those?
複数の目撃談、情報源からよ。写真もあるけど、見る？
I guess no photos without consent is totally out the window on this one. No thanks. It makes sense. Practically everyone around us was watching. But I was only there because Kaneko asked me to join her there.
言い訳するなよ。素直に自慢すればいいだろうが。
So when are you gonna get any accomplishments?
あなたは黙っていなさい。
She got a point.
はい。
They seemed happy just to have a chance to scold me. Have I really submitted myself to this much torture?
では、望月先輩、もとい、望月先生のことはどう説明しますか？
Another misunderstanding. What?
廊下で抱き合っていたそうですね。校内風紀の面からもお互いの立場からも見過ごすわけにはいかないことですが。
What's to say that that was actually, what was it, romantic affection per se? What if that's just a big sister trying to cheer up her little brother? Since technically she was part of the soaring club back in the day, and we're basically the successors now, so I really just think you're confused as to what that really was. There's nothing I can say to have us seeing eye to eye. How annoying. Having to explain these people. Okay, alright, let me start that over. How annoying. Having to explain to these people what I did so I don't attract Mr. Tobioka's attention to our group.
なるほど。
Can we just let this go?
あなたの主張は理解しました。
They don't believe me?
まあ、かなこさんにしろ望月先生にしろ、ああいう人ですからそんなところだとは思っていましたが、あなたの方にも誤解されて仕方のない面があるということも理解しておいた方がいいでしょうね。
What? You mean that there's no chance in me ever being fully understood?
自覚していないのですか？
Context, please. Well,
チェ、まったくこれだからモテモテ野郎は。
and yet none of them you've been able to go steady with.
でもいいもんね、俺にはあかりさんがいるんだから。
いません。
Wrecked.
そういうこと言わないで。
What has happened to this dude that's causing him to just behave like this? What has happened to him?
ともあれ、もう少しばかり振る舞いには気をつけた方がいいでしょう。誰とは言いませんが、あなたの不祥事を待ち受け、ことさらに言い立てて問題に仕立て上げる人がいないとは限りません。
She must be talking about Tobioka. Alright, so here's the lesson in the story in this regard is don't try to sabotage people. Because if you do that, you can end up sabotaging yourself in the process. The little concept of karma. So stay away from trying to sabotage people, because all it's going to do is make you look bad in the long run. Understood. I think I've said what I think I've needed to say. My face feels soft from the weak muscles in my face.
ふらふらしているのも悪いんじゃないの？
Who's beating around the bush?
はっきりと表明してしまえば、少なくとも変な噂はなくなるでしょうに。
You need an explanation.
そうだぞ、俺なんかあかりさん一筋だから、いくら女の子と喋っていても誤解どころか記憶さえされない。
Masasugu, I don't think I necessarily have that problem. I think that's mostly you, and more likely caused by your demeanor, so you might want to get that checked. Is that really something to be proud of?
まったく、さっさと決めちまえっての。アゲハだってまんざらでもないんだからさ。
Just picking something out of the blue. I guess rather a bit appropriate since he is blue. What do you mean? I suddenly turned pure white. Hold on a sec. What's the name doing over there? I think that was probably a typo.
あ、他に誰がいるってんだよ。
Hold on, I'm trying to get situated.
どこからどう見てもなのにな。ですよね、あかりさん。
Sure, we're friends and everything, but just friends. You got it? Nothing more. His response was so condescending. What do you want?
別に。
Yeah, right.
あら、そうなの？それにしては優秀なセンサーを持っているそうだけど。
Context, please. A sensor?
相手の居場所が確実にわかると聞いたわよ。 誰にも聞こえていなかった姫木さんの足音を真っ先に聞きつけたとか。姫木さんも屋内にいたのにあなたが来るのを感じ取って迎えに出たとか。
I guess it could work in theory. Nice, I guess. There's that strange face again. The atmosphere is not the same as it was a few days ago. But before all of this technology, we learned of each other's patterns and would meet based on the schedule they had produced for themselves.
そうかもしれないわね。でも違うかもしれないわよ。
だよな。それなら俺だって葵のことよく知ってるし。
Are you sure about that?
でも葵はさ、俺とあかりさんのこと全然応援してくれないし。
それは別の話です。
But it's not as though this whole thing just started either. Aga and I may or may not have a thing for each other. We see each other occasionally.
息が合うならそういうことなのでしょう。別に私は男女交際を禁止するつもりはありませんよ。
やった。
もちろん同行していると判断した場合は当人同士がどうあろうとそれなりの対処をさせていただきますけどね。
ひどい。
We started ignoring Masasugu's calls for attention.
では
Akari and Matsasugu vanished as I got prepared.
よ、色男。今度は会長さんにまで手出すか、こいつ。
Oh, hush your mouth and quit being jealous. Dumbfounded, I looked around to see where Matsasugu had gone. Akari and the others, too. We should recognize them for their hard work. And slight intermission. That school seems like a good spot to do AV tech. Wonder what the theater looks like. Back to his room.
おはようございます。いやー、ホタルちゃん、今日もかわいい。ほんと、プニプニだ。
Context, please.
いつも思うけど、アゲハの妹とは思えない華麗さだね。
Ooh, don't let Agaha hear that. Hotaru is extremely popular with the others in the dorm. She comes every morning, so she's become a familiar face. Well, even more than familiar face if she gets this kind of treatment.
ホタルちゃん、うちの子にならない？
Folks, do you see any difference between the uniforms between Hotaru, Kaneko, and Ryoko? I don't see any difference in the uniforms. So, I mean, I can't really see how they would not be at the same school, but that's just me.
そうだよ。アゲハちゃん一緒でもいいよ。お姉さんたちが毎晩可愛がってあげる。青に怖い。
What did I do? Hey. Everyone understands your feelings, so it's okay.
わかる？
Hotaru, you're too cute, so it would be impossible.
可愛い。ああ、葵くん、ホタルちゃん口説くんだ。ずるいぞ。
Wow, because I give a compliment that constitutes as flirting, really? I'm not flirting.
口説いてないの？
I'm not. That looks like a pout of sadness. To which I would say, okay, wait a minute. You just said that I'm creeping you out. Then when I give a compliment, now you're saying others are saying I'm flirting. Then when you find out I'm not flirting, now all of a sudden I'm basically a jerk. Can someone explain that in the comments for me? Explain this psychology that's going on right now, because I have no clue. So someone please educate me in the comments. With a look of dissatisfaction, she pouts a little. Prettily, she continues pouting. Sorry. They just looked so soft, I couldn't help myself. Is he poking her cheek or something?
もうずるい。私もやる。
From all directions, fingers stretch out and start poking and prodding at Hotaru's cheeks. Okay, I figured that's what it was. But seriously, folks, give her some room.
お兄助けて。
Oh, really? I thought I was a guy that was creeping you out, and never mind. Just never mind. Hey, guys, hurry up and eat your breakfast. We'll be late.
おはよ
Hey,
う。おはようございます。
あ、おはよう。
Hotori's eyes begin looking over Hotaru's shoulders.
あーちゃんなら先にお出かけしました。
また本当何やってるのかしら。あなた聞いてない？
Hotaru shakes her head. Oh, so Hotaru doesn't know, huh? Seriously, what's she doing? She could at least tell me. All right, folks, we're going to call it here. So, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw this time around, maybe consider leaving a like. If you want to see more, by all means, consider subscribing. And just a heads up again, I will be streaming a little bit after this particular video is posted. And I'll also leave a little advertisement for that. I'm actually going to be streaming on Mixer this time around. Going to give that a shot. You know, I've seen all the stuff that goes on that's currently going on with YouTube, and seeing all of the controversy about their terms of service and everything. I haven't gotten a chance to look over all that, but I've gotten some bits and pieces about things related to one of the clauses that they have of terminating certain things with certain users if it's not perceived by them as commercially viable. So, of course, that's a very vague statement in itself. But also what I was looking at to see is what other streaming platforms are out there, and see how it does as far as audience participation does. So I'm going to give Mixer a shot and see what that does. So with that, I hope to see you all at that stream. What I'm going to be streaming is, again, a continuation of Final Fantasy VII. I know I've been off the grid with that for a while. My duty calls have just been very busy. So Final Fantasy VII, 1 p.m. Pacific time. And that will be on my Mixer channel, and I'll put a link in the description for that as well for this video. So until next time, if I don't see you at Mixer, happy mixing, everyone. No pun intended.